proof of Lafitte's unexpected victory with a few witnesses to it. The Swedish Grand Prix took place on the same day as the Le Mans 24-hour race, and only a handful of French journalists were present. Well, the pictures you've just seen really are a document. The director of the Blue Team, Guy Ligier, had not gone himself either. Too busy preparing for the French Grand Prix. Well, he learned the news in his car. That was the first time that an entirely French car, apart from the tyres, had won a Formula 1 Grand Prix, and Lafitte became the fourth French driver after Maurice Trétignon, François Sévère and Jean-Pierre Beltoise to win a race in the World Championship. Well, the warm-ups were marked by a new pole for Andretti in front of Hunt, Nielsen and Watson. Jacques Lafitte took a magnificent fifth best time, whilst Emerson Fittipaldi had to be content with last place on the grid, quite something for a double world champion. Well, John Watson took the leads from the start and began to get away. Behind him were James Hunt and Mario Andretti. Lafitte was fourth in front of Nielsen, Lauda and Scheckter. Well, the stands on the circuit at Dijon-Prenois were packed. Almost 80 laps were on the programme. The scenario was to be the same as that in Sweden, except that this time Andretti was to be the beneficiary rather than the victim. While Jacques Lafitte made a mistake and had to concede 2 laps after a bump, which meant he had to return to the pits, Watson was still in the lead on the 78th lap, but in the 79th, despair for the Irishman. Handicapped by a fuel gauge problem and with a heavy heart, he had to let Mario Andretti pass in the last lap. Watson managed to hang on to his second place, but he was deeply disappointed. Hunt was third, Nielsen fourth, Lauda and Reutemann only 5th and 6th.